Recently, JayTechTV released a video about exclusives. So let's jump right in and check that one out.
This one guy, he is saying that exclusives are doing more harm than good.
Oh, no way. That's what I think too.
Microsoft has already realized this, and now they're making double than what they make with their own consoles.
Now, I'm not too sure if Microsoft profits have doubled since they started putting what was once Xbox exclusive content on Windows 10, but you can bet that they have made more since they've increased their player base, which, in the vast majority of cases, leads to more sales.
This isn't true.
Really? It's not?
If this was true, then why are they putting Quantum Break on Steam?
My best guess would be that selling your product in many different places has been shown to have a huge increase in sales. Plus, Steam doesn't have the restrictions on games that the UWP platform does, and a lot of people like this.
They already have it on PC. They have it on their exclusive service. It's called Windows 10 Store, where they will make all their money back if it's sold on that store, right? Them putting it on Steam, they stand to lose a lot more money.
When they sell a game, they aren't losing any money. Sure, they're not making as much money since Valve takes a certain percentage of what the game is sold for, but they're still making the money. Besides, the amount of potential profit by selling through Steam is massive just because people prefer Steam over the Windows 10 store.
If they're selling it on there, that's where you actually want it to be. A lot of Steam fanboys really don't like Microsoft's attempts to integrate themselves into the PC market over the last couple years.
Microsoft has always been in the PC market. One might even say they're one of the largest parts of the PC market since they make the OS most people are using.
I'm pretty sure if enough of you guys are old enough, you understand that Microsoft tried to make the PC gamers pay for Xbox Live Gold.
And how did this work out for Microsoft? They came out with games for Windows Live and it was garbage. Now, people don't want to buy games through Microsoft. Buying Quantum Break on Steam is just another way we don't need to worry about UWP becoming another Games for Windows Live.
And it didn't turn out so well. They're playing Xbox games. They don't have to pay for Xbox Live Gold. Xbox fans been paying for Xbox Live for years now.
And why are they paying for this? What benefits does it give them that they couldn't get on a PC not paying for Xbox Live Gold?
Okay, so what PC fans are doing in this situation, they're playing the waiting game. By playing the waiting game, they're not going to buy anything from Microsoft's Windows 10 store. They're going to wait until Microsoft get desperate enough to make profits for them to just put their games on Steam, the place where they wanted the games to be at from the get-go.
That sounds pretty legit to me. If I don't want to buy something from one store, I'm going to go to another store to get it. If it's not in that other store, I'm not going to buy it.
So it makes Microsoft's Windows 10 store basically pointless to have.
It does not make it pointless, it just means that Microsoft needs to improve their store to a point where people will actually purchase games from it.
Now, this is the point I'm trying to make. The second portion of the comment, this guy says, it's only a matter of time before Sony does the same thing.
Which, as we now know, has in fact become the case with Sony bringing PlayStation Now to PC.
So you want Sony to lose money. You want them to basically cease to exist.
No, JTech. We do not want Sony to cease to exist. We want them to stop locking down games and developers to make exclusives, since, as it was stated in the comment, exclusives do more harm than good.
Because that's what's going down with Microsoft as far as their gaming division.
No, this is not at all what's happening to Microsoft. They are not ceasing to exist, and they are not going to stop publishing games. What they are doing is allowing more people to purchase and enjoy the content they release. In fact, if they see an increase in sales by bringing the games to PC, they will release more games and we will see them grow even bigger.
They have a service, they worked on that, that's where they want you to buy their games, but you're not going to buy their games at the service they made. You're going to buy them on a service you really like. So they're not going to make the money that they want to make.
This is correct. I am not going to purchase a product from a store I don't like when I can buy it at a store I do like. They're still going to make money, just not quite as much if I had bought it through their own store.
It's simple as that. He says that also But from what you're saying, you're anti-gamer and Sony is anti-consumer, and what he means by that, because a lot of trolls have told me I'm an anti-gamer and Sony's anti-consumer. I'm anti-gamer because I've been telling PC fanboys and Xbox fanboys for almost a month now, or a little bit over a month, that certain Sony first party exclusives are never going to their systems, the ones that they've asked or begged for, or tried to contact the developer on Twitter to get a port for on their platform of choice.
This is a very anti-gamer thing to say. You are saying that since they don't play video games on the same platform as you, they can't play the game. You are telling them they can't enjoy a game they want to enjoy because they use a different piece of plastic than you do. Why shouldn't someone be able to play The Last of Us on Xbox or Uncharted on PC?
It's the obvious thing. We know how exclusives work. Exclusives have been around in gaming for years now. PC has tons of them that will never see the light of day on a PS4 or Xbox One.
And this is something I just don't support. If they can support the proper input and the console can run it, they should be able to play our PC exclusive games.
No one has a problem with that.
I do.
Look, you can't call Sony anti-consumer just because they have a product and you want their game. If you want their game, go buy a PS4.
Consumerism is all about allowing the most people to purchase a product, which is good for the economy. Anti-consumerism is not allowing the most people to purchase this product, which is exactly what Sony is doing with exclusive content. They are only selling to a small select number of people, in this case, people who have bought their hardware, instead of selling to all gamers of a whole. This is the definition of anti-consumerism.
So they're anti-consumer just now in 2016.
No, they've pretty much always been anti-consumer.
Now you guys are screaming anti-consumer after my videos exposing that you guys want our games because Sony won't listen to you, and Sony won't put their first-party PS4 exclusives on the PC or Xbox One.
We're calling Sony anti-consumer because they're doing stuff that's anti-consumer? Yes. Yes, we are.
Let's play a little bit of Uncharted real quick. Let's run around a little bit.
Man, it would be great to play this game at 4K 60 FPS.
Basically, what these PC and Xbox fanboys are feeling is jealousy. They're jealous of our games. They want to play them. And they're being very selfish about it.
I guess if that's how you want to look at it, yes. I am personally jealous you get to play Uncharted and I don't. That's really too bad. Now, this doesn't make me selfish. Selfish would be like me saying, bet you wish you could play this game I'm playing, but you can't. And I'm not doing that. You are.
You know, like, they should get all of the PS4 exclusives. That's how they feel. They want all of the PS4 Sony first party exclusives and any of the third party exclusives where developers haven't later on at a later date decided to put them on another platform already. They want those games too.
Yes, I do want anyone to be able to play any game on any platform they want to play it on, as long as the hardware can support it. I don't expect DICE to port Battlefield 1 to the original Game Boy, for example, because that would be ridiculous.
They want all of the PS4 exclusives, all types. Indies, RPGs, action-adventures, shooters, anything. They want all of them. They believe that they're entitled to it, especially the PC fanboys.
We never said we were entitled to them. We just said that we want everyone to be able to play them. I don't understand where you're getting this sense of entitlement from.
And when they don't get it, this is what they do. They do name calling. I'm an anti-gamer, although I'm posting more gameplay than any of them combined.
Anti-gamer doesn't mean you don't play games. It means you don't want other people to play the games you're playing. That's what you don't seem to understand here. It's that you don't want people to enjoy the games that you enjoy.
Because most of these troll accounts are blank as fuck. Most of them don't even have a profile picture, let alone subscribers or a fucking video.
Not everyone who has an account on YouTube creates videos. Most people simply watch the videos on YouTube.
But I'm anti-gamer, although I share with gamers a lot of gameplay. Over 1,000 different videos on this YouTube channel with gameplay in it. And tons of live streams with gameplay. Only with gameplay.
Again, that's not what anti-gamer means.
But I'm an anti-gamer.
Yes, you are.
Because I'm telling them that they're not going to get this game on their platform of choice.
Yes, that's exactly what being anti-gamer means.
I'm letting them know
Sam, let's go.
that it's not possible.
Oh, it's completely possible, especially with the PS4 since the architecture is so similar to a PC. They also make and test games during development on PCs, so the game has already been played on PC. So yes, JTech, it is possible.
It's not going to happen. That Sony does stand to lose money, and there's no reason for them to even have a PS4 or a PlayStation brand if they become like Sega, where they're putting all their games on other platforms.
Actually, JTech, they stand to make more money by having a larger audience to sell to. There are lots of companies that sell games on all platforms. There's EA, Activision, Ubisoft, 2K, but I guess that means that all these guys are going out of business here shortly.
But that's just a selfish way that they think, and we're talking about PC gamers right now.
I'm sorry I'm selfish by wishing that everyone could play Sony exclusives on whatever platform they choose. I am very, very sorry.
But both PC gamers and Xbox fanboys feel the same way, that PS4 shouldn't have any more exclusives, and all of the PS4 exclusives should be on the individual systems that they like.
Yes, all games should be on all platforms so that all gamers can enjoy all games on the platform they prefer. I don't understand how this is a bad and selfish thing to say.
Very selfish.
Well, thanks JTech for your unfathomable wisdom that you just bestowed upon us.